And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis.
Eric Davis.
Boy, back to work.
Ball. 1-0.
Hey, where you driving?
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. Singled and scored his first time. Outside low, 1-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up, and there's one down. Next for Cincinnati, Eric Davis, 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Throws to second. Safe at second. He uses the swim move to get around the tag.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the center fielder, Eric Davis. Liner stayed at first. So runner at second, 2 down. In now for the Reds, Eric Davis. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Eric Davis. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Davis, the next to hit. Swings and hits one in the air. So runner at second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Davis. Bounced out to short. Bogarts over to. And here is Eric Davis. He's 0 for 1. This one in. So runner at second, 2 down. Davis now at the plate. swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hit. So runner at second, 2 down. Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eric Davis. Way high.
1-0.
And that one hammered. That's back. Onto the track. So runner at second, 2 down. Davis will hit next. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. Gwynn ranging back. It bangs off the wall. Around from second is the tying run.
Well, we're starting over again. All tied up.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. And he lays down a bunt. Arise. The flip. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Puts a bunt down. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds. That one is absolutely belted. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Okay, all set to go. Here is Marcus Semien. And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. Now it's Marcus Semien. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
All over that one right there.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Garcia sizes this one up. And there's one away. Bunting, and it's in the air. They got Shioka to first. And we're back. We go to the ninth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marcus Semien. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. There's a line drive to left field. Lunges, but can't make the catch. Here is Marcus Semien. And that misses. And we are underway. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. So digging in, Marcus Semien. He's already homered here in this one. Late swing fouled off. And now the 0-1. And that's fouled off. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Struck him out looking. New inning getting started. Now here is Marcus Semien. Strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So two in scoring position with one out. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Ground ball left side. And Semien is out. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. That one down the line. Base hit. 1 run is in. Grichuk hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. 2 on, 1 out. Here is Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Rengifo. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. On the ground to the left. Here is Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball out. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. A little bit low.
That's low.
And that's ball 1. On the ground. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. Second and third, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Off the plate inside. And the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Semien. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Here is Marcus Semien. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there. Now it's Marcus Semien. Hot shot to third. Here is Marcus Semien. Foul ball there.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and they're up by 4. The tag, and he's out. And the inning is over. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner stays put at third. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the 9th. Ripped to right. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Adios, pelota. Back in Arlington. Now it's going to be Marcus Semien. This one in the back at Globe Life Field. Here is Marcus Semien. First offering misses badly for ball one. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Here is Marcus Semien. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there.
Now it's Marcus Semien. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Duran leads off first with one away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here is Marcus Semien. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
That ball's foul.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Kelnick raging back towards the wall. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Next up for Texas, Marcus Semien. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to lag. Not so much here, but here. Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Gets the bunt down the right side. France. He'll do it himself. One up. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. Bunt attempt popped up. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Back to the top of the lineup, Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. And it's strike two. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next
One
offering
ball,
way off the
two
plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 outs. And they'll do it again. And that's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. So he goes yard to left. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's already homered in this game. First pitch swinging.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Strike 2.
0-2. That's a ball.
And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. So back to the top of the order. Here is Marcus Semien. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 outs. That's to third. Suarez in plenty of time to first, and Semien is. We go to the bottom of the first. Now Marcus Semien. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. And it's strike 2. That one not close. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And we're level. It's 1-1. So the batting order turns over. And now it's going to be Marcus Semien. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Out to short. Crawford. They get the force out. Here is Marcus Semien. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses.
Outside.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Haggerty right there to make the grab. Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. Grounds one to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
2 outs, runner on first. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. That's off the mark, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. The relay to the plate, not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Ready to go? On the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That one a little bit high, and away we go this afternoon. That misses. Ball 2. There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Dairon Blanco. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses. Now 1-2. And downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Left field. Davis makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Now it's the DH, Marcus Semien.
Designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 1 down. Eric Davis digs in now.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Line drive. Isbell pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now a chance for Ezekiel Tovar. That's out to center field. Isbell sizing this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field. 2nd inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Just missed. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mark Canha, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the 2nd. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Isbell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon. Lugo back to work. And there's the strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Isbell makes the grab, one down. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. In the air, right side. Canna on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. Ripped to third, but handled. Back here in Denver, on to the 3rd inning. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Fouled off down the right side. Fermin hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one fouled off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Jack Caglione swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
And
Nope,
ball
that's a
1.
ball.
Outside
Ball 2.
low, and it's 2-1. And that's in there at the knees. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air to left center. Davis trying to get there. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Lofton. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Nolan Jones. On the ground to short. Witt over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Lifted in the air out to left. Blanco, couple of steps in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Marcus Semien. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now the left fielder, Eric Davis. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Semien off of first with 2 away. And a
1 ball,
curve misses
2
outside. Swing and a miss. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. There's a strike.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. That one misses. Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Make it 4 strikeouts. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. High in the air, out to right. Canna sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 2-0. Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Zach Veen. And it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's
base hit center field. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Man at first. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Lugo checks on first, and he dives back in safely. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Jones off of first with 2 away. Base knock right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here is Marcus Semien, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. The 0-1, and that's outside.
That's
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Fires over to first. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Vinny Pasquantino. And that is out of play.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they close the gap. It's 4-1. Here's Mark Canha. That one in there across the letters. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that's down and away.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Veen snags it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a bunt towards third. It's safe at first. The bunt single. Freddie Fermin getting ready to hit. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So now here's the DH. Jack Caglione in there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Cuts and misses. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Eric Davis. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Puts it away for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Ball one there.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And that one is lifted in the air. Isbell on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 away. There's Ryan McMahon now. He's already homered in this game. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. 0 for 2 in this one. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
They take the force out. Inning over. Back here in Denver, top 6. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. That one out to right. Veen makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So the Royals batting order turns over. Michael Garcia now at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Helton makes the play. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. And that's in there for strike 1. Blanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Brenton Doyle into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Swings through it, and that's So the Royals bring on a new arm, Angel Serpa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Tosses to first, one away, bottom of the sixth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Hard hit, knocks it down. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Nolan Jones. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Late swing, fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture.
Tovar slings to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Isbell stands in now and watches strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. First pitch just misses. There's a strike. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Waves at the bender. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Cruz.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
LeMahieu stands in now, looks at that one inside. Hit weakly on the ground. Witt handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, Marcus Semien. And the first offering is not close. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Isbell settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Canna, and he makes the catch. And we're back. And now Jack Caglione.
Now pitching.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next one is
that's
off the
out.
plate. 2-2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Lofton into box again. Takes the strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Maikel Garcia. Just
that's
missed. Check swing, and he went. And now it's even 1-1. There's the swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Coors Field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. Ripped on a line. And there's one down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Blanco on the move. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Hunter Goodman will hit next. Swings through that.
This guy's usually not one to chase
0-1's the
pitches
count.
off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Todd Helton getting ready to hit. To third, Garcia. Throws across the diamond. Inning over. We go to the 9th. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Agnos, 24 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022.
No ball, 2
0-2.
strikes.
Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. Agnos is just 1 strike away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 4-1 the final here today for Chris. Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Ready to go. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. That one catches the zone, and we are underway. And it's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already
Ball,
chasing that
strike.
nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That's
Two
way
balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
And the count is even, 2-2. Goes down looking. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Just
That's a ball.
missed.
That's ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That one ripped right center field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate
Ball,
as he
that's
swings
outside.
through strike one. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Blanco at second with 2 down. Just missed. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Outside. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Here's Mark Canha. Pitches in there. It's 0-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what?
0-2
It's
down.
still early enough. He can set.
And he got him. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop
Ball 1.
takes the ball.
0-2 fastball way
1 ball,
out of
2
the
strikes
zone.
to
I
count.
think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Here is Marcus Semien.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Waka, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now Hunter Goodman. That one hit to right. Canna. 2 away.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning. And we're back. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Jacob deGrom into the game. Just missed.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day deGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. That one is upstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next is the designated hitter, Jack Caglione. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's bottom of the second. And the batter now, Zach Veen. Waka back to work. That's out to center field. Isbell on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Out towards right center field. Isbell sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Line drive. Witt over to first. That's the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And now Nick Lofton. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. deGrom, 36 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that one. 1 out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. And takes low for ball one. Now a fly ball to right center. Veen gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out. So up next, Dairon Blanco. That's in there. And it's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball one. Tied up here in the early going. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. And that is set for the bottom of the third. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Inside move to second. Doyle back in on a dive. Man at second. Runner takes off. In the air, center field. Isbell settles under this one. One away. So now here's the DH, Marcus Semien. He's already homered in this game. Throw to second, save. He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. One down. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Line and a base hit into right. Semien on the way to third. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough. And
ripped into right center. Base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out. Runners at first and second.
That's ball 2.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Pasquantino to second. Return throw to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Mark Canha steps in for the Royals. Hit in the air, right field. Veen makes the catch. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. In the air, left field. 1 down. Stepping in, Nolan Jones. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Fires over to first. What a play. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Isbell pulls it down. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Fermin batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
And on the mound,
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. The next offering misses. And the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Caglione in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Veen snags it for the second out. Nick Lofton, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. Lofton tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Isbell on at second with 2 down. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time. So the drop third. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Puts a bunt down, right side. Takes it himself. Just got him on that one. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And he lays down a bunt. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Now the number 2 hitter, Marcus Semien. Waka checks over to first, and he's back. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Ryan McMahon. That one to first, and it gets by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman. And a foul ball. This one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Garcia. The throw to first, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And that is out of play. And a foul ball. And 1-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. And a swing and a miss. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. With the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering upstairs. That clips the corner. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Fought off foul.
Ball, that's high.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge. And it remains 2-2. Ground ball right side. LeMahieu gets it to first. And the inning is back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Angel Serpa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Gets it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So digging in, Nolan Jones. 0 for 2 in this one. Throws across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's DJ LeMahieu. On the ground to the left. Witt. Handles, throws to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Mark Canha. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. That's in for a strike. That one in triple digits.
0-2.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses, and that's ball 1.
That's out.
That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Steven Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting
No
off
balls,
speed there.
2 strikes.
Fly ball center field. Isbell squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Inside.
Inside.
Ball 1. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Marcus Semien now at the plate. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Cruz checks the runner. Tovar back on a dive. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Now back to second. Oh, and he got him this time. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs. Hunter Goodman will hit next. Now time called at the plate. Ground ball left side. Third out.
He's out.
Back here in Denver, we go to the 8th, and now the DH, Jack Caglione. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Got to keep things
0-1.
airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
2 strikes.
Off
That's
the
a
mark
ball.
there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Jones hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. That one's in there, 0-1. The Royals trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in for a strike. To the right side, Helton. The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the frame. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Canna pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Veen. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And that's downstairs. And it's a full count. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. So up next, Nolan Jones. Cruz checks the runner. Bean
safe.
dives back in safely. Runner takes off for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. The pitch. And that one fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball one. One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rips one to right. And no one can get there. In comes the runner from third, and they're up by 4.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And
John Schreiber taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. The throw in. But it's offline. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. Now a chance for Ezekiel Tovar. Hit weakly on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And now Marcus Semien.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that ends the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
There's a strike. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
So it's their last chance in this one. Mark Canha steps in for the Royals. Base hit center field. And now 2 aboard.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. One strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On to first, ball game. And a Back here in San Francisco. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one down. Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground out to short. Adames the throw to first. And there's 2 away. Now Machado up here. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 2
Holding on
strikes,
to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Now the left fielder, Ryan Ludwig. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. This to third, and that one handled. Slings to first, there for the out. Man at first with one gone. Now here is Ryan Ludwig.
Picked up an RBI.
Runner on the move. Up the middle. Terang sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Nice grab on the run. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. One down, runner at third. Ryan Ludwig digs in now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins. One down, runner at third. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Ludwig. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And they jump out. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one on to Hoskins. Double play. Runner on at first with one gone. Next for Cincinnati, Ryan Ludwig. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Yeah, that's fouled off. De La Cruz at first, one gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Collins pulls it down, and there's two gone. And now Ryan Ludwig. That catches the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Didn't go. High fly ball out to left field. Collins should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Two down. Man at first. In now for the Reds, Ryan Ludwig. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Ellie looking to steal. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings through it for the K. Now the left fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Hut! 0-1.
Liner, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And it's fouled away. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ryan Ludwig.
No strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swung on, belted. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And the batter now, Ryan Ludwig. Ball 1 there. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And a strike. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings and misses, 1 away. And next for LA, Nolan Shanuel. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
0-2.
That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
1 out, bases empty. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next one misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Count's full.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Yohan Moncada. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's way high. And the count 1-2. Good eye right
Ball.
there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And misses inside.
We got a full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out this side in the first. One down. Here's Michael Tolia.
Yeah.
Beck stands at first with 1 out. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Out towards left center. Gurriel sizing this one up. Corrals it. That's out number 2. One down. Here's Michael Tolia. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Beck around third. He'll score. Cut off. Throw to third. And he's out. Here's Michael. Tolia. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Gray back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Swing and a ball popped up. Arenado under this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
1-1-1.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive. They get the
He's
force,
out.
and that will end the inning. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. That's to third. Young tossed to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-1. He's in there. First and second, 2 outs. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
1-1.
Way high there. And 1-1. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. In the dirt.
0-1.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Hard liner. First and second, 2 outs. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. So the tying run at second. In the air out towards right center. Taveras going. First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a foul out of play. drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Peterson back to work. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And now they're out front.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. All right, ready to get underway. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. That's way outside. And we're underway here this afternoon. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. And first offering is fouled off. That one at triple digits.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one's in there, 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2. Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Runner, yes,
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
No outs. Runner on second. In the air, left field, down the line. 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Robles, the next to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is inside, and 1-1. Line drive. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Doval, a 6'2 righty, 185 pounds. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Mark Canha now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Kyle Isbell in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Reagans back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Canna racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Right side. Lofton. To first. Got the out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Blanco settles under it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. On to the third inning. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin.
Ball in.
That's a strike.
1-1.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And next is the designated hitter, Jack Caglione. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now it's going to be Nick Lofton. That one's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And that is out of play. And that one off the outside edge. And he grounds one to the right side. Lofton throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. That one lifted to left. Blanco makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Brandon Marsh will hit next.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one fouled off. Swings through it. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. With batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up,
No ball,
something that
2
he can
strikes.
hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging. Back here at Coors Field, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And a strike in there.
Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Canna swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Headed down the line. Steer on the move towards foul ground. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Isbell now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. To third, McMahon. Sends it across to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Nabs it, and there's 1 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. McMahon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick
I got a ball,
back in
1 strike.
2013. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Story now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Canna makes the grab, and that ends. Top 6. And to the plate for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 1 so far. Chris Bassett taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Puts it away for the out. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. Swings and misses at the sweeper. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Garcia. And fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. Reagan's back to work. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fires over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Brandon Marsh digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss.